walking around with a happy, smiley, charismatic face, which gets me in a lot of trouble. It takes you all the way back to the beginning where, oh, I was actually born a baby that was like any other baby, of innocent, delightful, beautiful, feeling happy baby, and then do something to the baby. And in rat studies, you can do something to the rats to produce complex PTSD. And the way you do something to these rats is you feed it. You don't deprive it of food. You don't give it too much food, but you give it a little paddle that'll bring food down sometimes. And it's in an unpredictable schedule sometimes, and then it'll hit it. If it's predictable, the rat will come feed itself and it'll go play. It'll come feed itself, it'll go play. Because playing and merging with the others is how you build a thriving nervous system. This nervous system is a relational nervous system. It is not designed ever by God or whatever you believe is making all of this stuff. It isn't designed to thrive in isolation. It cannot. So the way you make this thing thrive is feed it sometimes, sleep it sometimes, make it go play around with the other nervous systems. So if you actually then make the little paddle, feed it sometimes, what happens is the mouse quits going to play with the other nervous systems. It then starts to be addictive. It will be addictive, and that's how you create a complex PTSD nervous system that is just trying to figure out how it's just going to sit here and keep hitting the pedal, whether that's addiction, alcohol, or weed, or sex, or narcissistically using other people. You're not born that way. And even though I get a lot of pushback when people are like, yes, they are, I was like, no, this is how you create. You might have created, like in my case, my parents were traumatized in the womb. I got it before I was born. So I was born into a traumatized nervous system. So this already started back then. So now the value for this is when you now start to learn, like, oh, my nervous system actually was created this way at some core level of me. This isn't my fault. And so if it's not my fault, and I've had a couple of these experiences with LSD and mushrooms that actually showed that there's some kind of purging, some kind of reconciliation, there's something I can do that will then, my core of beautiful little internal, innocent, lovely, miraculous being will bubble up to the surface, where I can now come back and rejoin the tribe, where just my being is a gift. And I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to have to hand myself over to others, which is the scariest fucking thing, to expose myself and do it in a way where I just, I'm going to have to follow the others that can just go at a safe pace. And so, yeah, so that's